Hey y'all, it's Brawl, and I'm here to show you the fastest way to unlock the Ram 7 as a free-to-play player in Call of Duty Warzone. So we all have that one favorite weapon that we gravitate towards, and for me, every time I come across the Ram 7 in a Battle Royale mode, my odds of survival go way up, like way up. So when I went to go make a custom loadout for it, I noticed that it was actually locked behind a challenge. We have to get 2 headshots in 25 separate games. Trying to be a genius, I decided, you know what? Yeah, let's purchase the weapon, and then that'll unlock it. Which actually didn't unlock the weapon. It's still locked even if you purchase it. So I kept trying to think of these ways to unlock the weapon. I mean, you can see with great reason why I want this weapon unlocked. I mean, look at the accuracy, look at the range, look at the control, and the ability to sacrifice all that mobility to make that happen. Yes, please. But unfortunately, I had locked myself out of the weapon, and I still needed to get the challenge completed, as I'd only done it 7 times in like a week and a half. And if you're like me, you're probably dropping solo by yourself in Battle Royale mode, so getting 2 headshots each game with an assault rifle, when you're just trying to concentrate on surviving in Battle Royale mode, it's a hurting situation. Also, folks, don't forget, I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern until 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to tune in. Wicked fun. So I actually used to play Call of Duty a lot back in the day. Actually, I even had a clan. It was really fun. And in order to unlock all the gold camos, you had to get a lot of headshots. So I decided to go old school with my custom build out. So right off the bat, you're going to want an assault rifle. And there's a whole bunch of good ones, whether it's the M13, the AK-47, the SCAR. I mean, honestly, even the M4A1 can get it done for you. You're just going to want a weapon that has good accuracy and is going to help you down some enemies. The next item you're going to want is a Riot Shield. This is really going to up your ability to stay alive and catch an opponent off guard or in a reload or just trying to throw something at you. And that's what the throwing knife is really going to be useful for. Getting those downed opponents so that you can finish them off with a headshot. Now, as you can see here, I normally have a heartbeat sensor, but for this challenge, you want a stun grenade. When you stun someone, oh man, they cannot turn as much as they normally can, and you aren't allowed to crouch. So getting headshots when someone is hit by a stun grenade, one of the easiest ways to get this completed. For our perks, we're going to do double time, just because that 30% crouched increase in speed is really going to help with the shield, as when you're crouched with the shield, you are fully protected and you can't get shot in your legs. Overkill is going to allow us to have an assault rifle with the Riot Shield. Plus, honestly, you don't want ghost and plunder mode, you want people finding you. And then finally, amped. For when you need to switch out really quick between the Riot Shield and whatever assault rifle you picked, this is how you're going to get it done. So, right off the bat, you're going to want to go to plunder mode. Using Battle Royale mode is just not going to work here, because in a situation like this, if we go down, we have to go through the gulag, and if we went through the gulag, we're not going to get a chance to respawn. Whereas if we screw up against a team here, guess what? We can drop right back here and potentially get those headshots, because we now know where the enemy is, we've identified where the enemy is, so now we can pursue them and try to knock them down to get the headshots. So as you see, I'm about to sneak up, catch them off guard, so to use them against each other, and then we're going to lure his teammate into an ideal knife throwing area, which is going to be between these 2 cabinets. Unfortunately, he lives, but fortunately, there's another team in the area that's going to take him down, making it easier for us to get our headshots on the downed opponents. Look at that. Look at how peasy that is. Now, here's the important part. Leave the game as soon as you get the 2 headshots. Go to your Ram 7 and confirm that you have in fact knocked a game off of those challenges and you are good to go. Once you've confirmed that the challenge has worked, just drop again. Now check out this great example of how awesome a stun grenade is. We identified where the opponent is. Look at how slow they are. They can't crouch. They can't move. Look at how easy that headshot is. Nice and fluid. We're going to have another example showing again how great the stun grenade is, especially at long distance when you need to close the gap. Like, we're not really going to get a good headshot here, especially with that aiming down the sights that we have. We need a better scope. So we throw our stun grenade. We're going to close in. We're going to use our throwing knife to knock them down. And then we're going to be patient in going for the headshots. So again, another example of going really, really slow to ensure that you're getting the headshots right here. We're going to knock them down. Then we're going to pace ourselves for our headshots on that knockdown opponent so that we didn't waste our time, just like that. Now, two more great things about Plunder mode is the ability to have field upgrades, which basically allows you, like this, to get deadly silence and sneak up on people to get those really stealthy kills. And also, you get to start with your custom loadout. So again, Plunder mode is the way to go. Man, I felt bad about this scenario. I couldn't tell whether or not this guy wanted to be on my team or not. So I felt really bad. But we're going to follow up. We're going to get our kills here. And remember, we're going to follow through. We're going to wait until we have the ability to throw our knives to get that knockdown and slowly and patiently get that headshot. And again, I didn't know whether this dude wanted to team up or not. I felt really bad. I just didn't want to kill him, so I just left the game. And also in that previous example, you could see that there's a Riot Shield user. We also have one here. I just want to discuss that really quick. This is going to happen in Plunder mode. You are going to come across people who have Riot Shields. It's going to be really tough to kill them. It's basically a chess battle. It doesn't come down to who makes the first mistake. It comes down to who makes the last mistake. So make sure to really stay patient, try to get the angle on your opponent, and force them into a scenario where either other opponents are going to get involved, or they're going to try and lure them in like I just did there, and try to make them make a mistake and capitalize on it. So he's going to switch to his weapon over here, which is really dumb. Because then, boom, just hit him with a throwing knife, nice and slow, headshots, one less challenge to deal with. So now this clip is the perfect example for why you pick Plunder mode to respawn. I'd basically been killed by this person, track him down, get my headshot because I knew exactly where they were, and more importantly, their teammate is nearby. Now their teammate's gonna kind of screw up and we're gonna catch him in a pretty hurting situation here. Now again, that's also the C4. You notice I'm gonna wait until you hear headshots in the background so they think it's someone else. But again, he's gonna have his teammate right here, ready to jump me with an RPG. We're going to take proper cover. We're also going to go ahead and use that field upgrade so they can't hear our footsteps. We're going to follow through. We're going to follow them into the corner, get some hip fire, and slowly and assuredly get our headshot. And then we're done. We can just leave. That's yet another game and another challenge done. Now, when you first start, it's going to be tough to get this down. You're going to have to take a minute. In fact, you know what? There's going to be some games like this where you might not get the challenge completed until overtime. That's okay. In fact, you know what? There's some games you're just going to need to leave the lobby because either the teams are too good or, guess what? You just went to a dead area and there's no one around to kill. So make sure to know when to fold them, know when to hold them, know when to use that throwing knife. Slow and steady, get your headshot, good to go. Now remember, it's all about stun grenade to throwing knife, like you saw in the previous example and a lot of the other examples. It'll get you to the point where you'll literally be able to get this done in maybe about 2 to 3 minutes per drop like you're about to see below. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of this. So, I decide, you know what? A lot of people are going to hot drop quarry. I'm going to look out the back of the plane to confirm we actually have a good amount of people. We have about 10 plus people. So it's going to be busy in this area because a lot of people tend to hot drop in Plunder. For those of you that don't know what hot drop means, that means to jump out of the plane immediately with a large group of people and a large team battle basically happens, or a large group battle involving multiple teams. As you can see, this area is chock full of people. I'm going to start here, but I'm going to start getting attacked from the left. Thankfully, we got the Riot Shield. This Riot Shield keeps us alive. We're going to wait to catch them off guard while they're reloading. Down him with the knife. Get our headshot. Now we hear someone else down below. We're going to look around. We're going to do some scouting. We're going to try and find them. In order to do that, it's best to use our Riot Shield. So when they start shooting, they can't hurt us. They have to close in the distance and do something smart like this, like the proximity mine. Now we hit them with a stun grenade. We miss our throwing knife, but they're still stunned so we can get our headshot. We're done. Just like that. So folks, if you learn anything here, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below how long it took you and what your favorite attachments are for the gun. So yeah, from me to you, I hope this has been helpful, and thanks for hanging. See you around.